Hey everyone, I am here to submit my official entry into It's British Geeky Guy and Mrs. British Geeky Guy, however they go by BGG and Mrs. BGG, or Mr. BGG and Mrs. BGG. And this is for their 400 subscriber giveaway, and their giveaway video was their 200th video. And first off, I just want to say congrats, because that is an awesome feat in itself. Just 400 subscribers and 200 videos. I mean, dude, you're doing something right. And I do appreciate you taking the time out to reward us for hanging out with you and all that, because it doesn't seem like you should have to reward us for hanging out with you, because you guys are so cool. I enjoy watching you anyway, so I guess just being able to enter a giveaway is just an added perk of your channel. I'm not that long time of a subscriber. That's why I'm opting out of the two bonus entries. That, and I'm pretty sure I got trumped and beat, and I wouldn't get the credit anyway. But I did watch through several videos I had not previously watched, and did learn more about you guys, and I enjoyed doing that. So, Mr. and Mrs. BGG had 4 questions for us, and I wanted to give you my answers on those. And I'm going to start with number 1, and it says, if you could for one day just hang out with somebody, anybody, who would you hang out with, and why would you hang out with them for the day? And I was going to get all kind of emotional here. I would hang out with my granny. She passed away in July of 2000. It was the year before I graduated high school. I was going into my senior year of high school, and my granny was my #1 fan. I'm an athlete. Like, I played softball my whole life, and she was always there. You know, we've got pictures where she'd be hanging on the fence watching me when I was hitting, and I mean, she was just always there. She was a #1 fan. She was my granny out there in her tracksuit, and we were shooting hoops, and she was owning me all over the court because I'm terrible at basketball. But I try. Hey, I try. And I miss her so much, and there's just so much that I would love to be able just to tell her, and plus I want to hear, you know, about what it's going to be like on the other side. I have my ideas, my religious ideas, beliefs and ideas, but I'm not going to put that upon anyone. So I am a Christian, and we'll just leave it at that. But I would love to hang out with my grandmother. I miss her so much, and I would bring my kids, and I would, at least for just a little bit of the day, and then I'd send them off to their grandparents so that they could get out of my hair, so I could have her to myself for a little bit. But I want my kids to meet her so bad, and they never had that chance. So it would definitely be my granny. Rest in peace. You are totally missed, and you were just true positive in my life, and think about you all the time still. I guess it'd be 15 years, 16 years later. You're thought about all the time. Okay, alright. And number 2, it was, which Funko Pop are you most looking forward to being released? And that would be easy. It's the NFL one. It's for Cam Newton. He is the quarterback for the Panthers, the Carolina Panthers. And I was not necessarily a Panthers fan until he started at Auburn University, and he was a quarterback there for his last year. Took us all away, and so that was awesome. And then I just became a Cam fan, and I kind of followed him over to the Panthers. And I didn't jump the bandwagon because I was there before they hit the Super Bowl last year. Well, I guess it was this year. So I'm not a bandwagon jumper. I'm going to be a Panthers fan from here on out, but I love me some Cam Newton. So I'm going to dab. He's hilarious. You guys should watch him. And he does a lot of good things for people and kids and charities. And he just, to me, he seems like a good person. You know, I don't see what's on the inside, but I really like him. So Cam Newton will be coming out in August, I believe it is. I've already got it pre-ordered on Amazon. Looking forward to that. That's the only NFL one. That and the Cachuli, I guess that's how you say it, Cachuli from the Panthers. So now, number 3, one pop that you would want to see. It's got to be one that's already out and released. One pop that you want to see made a custom, and why. Alright, so close your eyes and picture this. You got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the big one, just the regular white one. But you got him dragged out in drag queen attire, like fully ready to go out to the drag club and, you know, march up and down the catwalk and do your thing, shut your stuff, honey, you know, that kind of stuff. Just think of this big old Stay Puft Marshmallow Man coming at you in all this drag attire with the boobs, or, you know, the cleavage coming out, and it's hilarious. It's just like one of those things about like if you're having a bad day, all you need to do is picture a T-Rex trying to make a bed, you know, and he'd be like this, trying to make his bed, and you gotta laugh. Or scratch his rear end or whatever. I mean, it's just one of those things you can't not think about it and laugh. I'm trying not to think about it because I'm trying to get this video done and not crack up and mess up. So, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, complete drag queen attire. Boom. Alright, now, number 4. What do I love the most about your channel? Alright, so, and what do I want to see more of? Well, to be honest with you, you know, like I said, I'm just catching up, but I love you, Mr. BGG, but Mrs. BGG, you are hilarious. Just prime example in this video. I know this is probably not, you know, whatever, but prime example in this video, Mr. BGG announced that he was going to give away 400 pounds worth of stuff because of 400 subscribers, and you were like, I mean, it's just so funny because you were like, you can tell that you guys have a great marriage and like cooperation with things, but that in the end you're kind of like me, and you not rule the roost or whatever, but you have to put your foot down sometimes on extravagancies that your other half wants to play on, that you're like, no, budget not allowing for that, you know, stuff like that. So I totally understand. My husband's the same way. I have to look at him and put my foot down and be like, Nick, sorry, not today, honey. He's already got this wish list for this Mustang he's putting back together, and it's already up to like $3,500, and I'm like, you better start saving. So anyway, I also love about Mr. BGG that he's so funny. He's just outgoing and just lays it all out there, and doesn't seem to care what others think, and he's so humble, and that's Mrs. BGG too. You're also very humble and appreciative of the YouTube community and your subscriber community, and that makes me feel good when you interact and notice us. You know, I'm new, and I've commented and you've commented back, and that makes me feel good because I am newer. So thank you so much for being appreciative of the new people and your old friends, of course. I totally get that. So anyway, that is my entry video to your 400 subscriber giveaway. Once again, that's awesome. Congrats. And I wish the best of luck to you and your channel, and I know it'll continue to grow very quickly, as well as I wish the best of luck to everyone else that's entering this contest. Excuse me. And if you haven't subscribed to BGG and Mrs. BGG and Mrs. BGG, it's the same channel. Be sure to go and subscribe to them. And also hit that little subscribe button on the bottom of mine so I can get to that 100 point, because I've got a little bit of a giveaway planned in mind. It's probably not nothing as good as what, you know, we're seeing right here, but it'll be worth it. Anyway, thanks again, and you're awesome.